hayırlı olsun.
Unutulmaz, unutulmaz o yüzler hiç unutulmaz. Daha çok şey var başaracak o yüzlerde unutulmayacak.
Koç topluluğu olarak sanayiden teknolojiye, çevreden turizme, kültür sanata, eğitime, bayrağımızı dünyanın dört bir yanında dalgalandırdığımız başarılar ve ilklerle dolu bir yüzyılı geride bıraktık. Bugün gelecek yüzyılı kutluyoruz. Aynı inanç, aynı vizyon, aynı vatan sevgisiyle. Unutulmayan yüzlerin ışığında, unutulmayacak yüzlere sonsuz teşekkürlerimizle.
Nasıl olur unutulur?
Şimdi Monster zamanı. Tüm kartlara peşin fiyatına 12 taksit fırsatıyla canavara sahip ol. Detaylar Monster deneyim mağazaları ve monsternotebook.com'da.
Ever since this French beauty picked up her Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her role in The English Patient in this chocolate-colored velvet dress, Juliette Binoche's fashion choices have been on our minds. Take this custom-made Céline gown she wore to the 2010 Cannes Film Festival, for example. The off-white bustier dress hugged the actress in all the right places, and she got an A+ for accessorizing, with the rose gold metal belt creating an even more beautiful silhouette. Not to mention making a statement with her bold Cartier Fonterra necklace. Back at the festival in 2012, the starlet accompanied her Cosmopolis co-stars, sporting a black evening dress with a mermaid skirt and a velvet bow tied around her waist. For hair and makeup, Juliette kept things simple, wearing her nonchalant locks down and choosing minimal makeup. 2014 saw her walking the Cannes carpet in a monochrome menswear-inspired wrap dress from Armani Privé, glamming up the look with asymmetrical earrings. In 2016, Juliette visited the Cannes Festival once more. Making 2 appearances, she first wowed the crowd in a floor-sweeping silk gown. To finish off the look, she accessorized with some Chopard jewelry and pulled her hair back into a long braid. And from sleek and simple, she went to romantic chic for her second appearance, pairing her heavily embellished gown with statement earrings and wearing her long bob in soft waves. A few months later, Binoche flew to Rome and reunited with her co-stars from The English Patient to celebrate its 20-year anniversary. For the occasion, the stylish star chose a look from Gucci's Fall 2016 menswear collection. But to spice up the unusual ensemble, she paired the blue suit with shiny gold sandals from Louboutin. Hitting Cannes again in 2017, Juliette proved she's still got a great sense of fashion, channeling pure French elegance in a bespoke white Chloé design. Looking red hot in an off-the-shoulder gown and bejeweled hoop earrings. Celebrating 70 years of the festival in this plunging Armani Privé dress. Going graphic for the premiere of Le Mont Double. And hitting the closing ceremony oozing old-school Hollywood glamour in a black asymmetric sequined number. In 2017, Binoche also traveled the world for the sci-fi flick Ghost in the Shell and pulled out some amazing outfits. In Tokyo, she went with a simple black jumpsuit for the press photo call before opting for a semi-sheer ensemble at the world premiere. Flying out to Seoul, she chose a more rock and roll look, greeting fans in a colorful dress with a leather jacket layered on top. Then visiting her home country for the Paris premiere, the actress stunned onlookers in a navy blue velvet Dior dress with a plunging neckline. And finally, for the New York screening, she dialed up the sexy once more and sported a very revealing black gown with silver detailing on the bodice. As the president of the jury for the 2019 Berlin Film Festival, Juliette Binoche hit the red carpet multiple times. On opening night, she selected an Armani Privé gown with a black velvet skirt and shimmering nude bodice. On top of judging the festival's movies, she also had a film of her own to premiere during the event and arrived to the screening of Who You Think I Am in a striking blue silk vintage style dress.
Patou. Patou. It's the old brand Patou. In the 20s, he was he was Louise Brooks' stylist, and there was Lanvin as well at the time, and Vionnet. So they're doing it again, modernizing it too, but it's with a beautiful material.
Then for the closing ceremony, the actress was pretty in pale pink, opting for a Balmain haute couture design with off-the-shoulder sleeves and a mermaid-style skirt. Whatever the occasion, Juliette Binoche always remains true to her style, continuing to wear unfussy outfits that always make her stand out from the crowd.
Vessels.
Yıldız Tozu başlıyor.
Christopher Nolan için 21. yüzyılın en heyecan verici yönetmenlerinden biri demek yanlış olmaz. 1998 tarihli ilk filmi takiple başlayan serüveni İngiliz sinemacıyı Hollywood'un zirvesine kadar taşıdı bildiğiniz gibi. Onu geniş kitlelerle buluşturan çalışması ise ikinci filmi Memento'dur kuşkusuz. 3 Batman filmine imza atmasıyla sinema tarihinin neredeyse akışını değiştiren Nolan, günümüzde yönetmenlik mesleğinin hakkını veren isimlerin başını çekiyor. Prestij, Başlangıç, Yıldızlar Arası ya da Dunkirk'teki yönetmenliği karşısında şapka çıkarmamak imkansız. Koyu bir James Bond hayranı olan sinemacı, müzik dünyasında ise Radiohead'in sıkı takipçilerinden. İlham aldığı yönetmenlerse Stanley Kubrick ve Ridley Scott. Sinemasına bakınca bunu tahmin etmek hiç de zor değil.
Yıldız Tozu başlıyor.
Alman bir babayla İspanyol bir annenin oğlu olarak Barcelona'da doğan Daniel Brühl, uluslararası kimliğini sinema sanatına da yansıtmayı başarmış bir aktör. Oyuncunun tam ismi ise azıcık uzun. Daniel Cesar Martin Brühl González Domingo. 1990'larda televizyonda başlayan kariyerini 2000'li yıllarla birlikte sinemaya yönlendiren aktör, 2003 tarihli Elveda Lenin'le yaptığı çıkışı bugüne kadar taşımayı başardı. Almanca, İngilizce, Portekizce, İspanyolca, Fransızca ve Katalanca konuşabilen Daniel Brühl, bir zamanlar Purge adlı bir grupta şarkıcılık da yapmış. Anton adında bir oğlu olan oyuncu, Formula 1 pilotu Niki Lauda'yı canlandırdığı Zafer'e hücumdaki performansıyla Altın Küre'ye aday gösterilmişti. Sonrasında aynı ödüle televizyon dizisi The Alienist'le de aday oldu.
In this episode of Zoom In, Tom Cruise is back in the long-awaited sequel to the 1986 action blockbuster, Top Gun: Maverick.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
Distributed by Paramount Pictures. Production budget $152 million.
It's been an amazing experience, and I feel very lucky.
Directed by Joseph Kosinski.
Viper 1 ready.
Maverick to range control, stand by.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
After 34 years, Tom Cruise returns as Maverick. This is a competition film about family, friendship, and sacrifice. It's a love letter to aviation. We're going to show you what it's really like to be a Top Gun pilot.
You just can't create this kind of experience unless you shoot it live. In order for us to accomplish this, we have the greatest fighter pilots in the world working with us.
We're working with a brand new camera system that allows us to put 6 IMAX quality cameras inside the cockpit with the actors.
Verify cameras are on. Okay, cameras on. There you go.
It's amazing what we see in the cockpit and what an audience is going to experience.
We are cleared into the area. Verify cameras are on. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here comes some G's. There's 5 G's. 6 G's. 7 G's. All right. That was awesome.
I wasn't ready to make a sequel until we had a special story worthy of a sequel, and until technology evolved so we could delve deeper into the experience of a fighter pilot.
The first movie became something that changed a generation. So this is exciting to come back and get in those jets again.
We worked with the Navy and the Top Gun school to formulate how to shoot it practically, because if we're going to do it, we're going to fly in the F-18s.
The aviation sequences had to be real. So our actors went through 3 months of grueling training.
The Navy says if you eject, you have to be able to survive in the water. So we had to go through a challenging underwater program.
It's intense. You're flipped inverted and you're having to try and get out.
From there, Tom designed this all-encompassing aviation training for all the actors.
I started them out in a single-engine airplane to build up their spatial awareness inside the aircraft.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing! Oh my God!
Next, we took them to the L-39, and they went and flew aerobatics to feel what it's like in a jet.
Wow. From there, they graduate to the F-18 Super Hornet and actually launching off an aircraft carrier.
That's what I'm talking about.
The actors also had to learn how to run the cameras, because when they're up in the jet, they have to direct themselves, essentially.
Okay, I'm rolling.
I had to really teach them cinematography and the lighting so that they understood what's going to look good on camera.
That angle is great.
Everybody thought it would be impossible for actors to really be in the jets. But that's the gift that Tom gave us, that by the time we got up there, we could handle it.
Definitely the most amazing thing I've ever done. All the training, 100% prepared us.
I'm very proud of what we all accomplished. Each one of them are extraordinary.
It still blows my mind that we've done this. There's nothing like it.
Thanks to Tom, all the actors are becoming accustomed to the G-forces by all the training that they're doing.
It is aggressive. You can't act that. The distortion in the face. They're pulling 7.5 HEs. That's 1,600 pounds of force. I am so proud of them and what they've done. And it is heavy duty.
Oh my God! Oh, okay.
Putting us up in these jets, it's very serious. That's why everybody thought it would be impossible. And I think when Tom hears that something's impossible or it can't be done, that's when he gets to work.
It'll work out. That's what I'm talking about.
Flying one of these fighter jets is an absolute thrill ride. We want to make sure that the audience has the same experience.
3, 2, 1, turn with it.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them. You'll never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Having any fun yet?
So that's a wrap on Top Gun Maverick. See you next time we zoom in. In this episode of Zoom In, Scarlett Johansson reprises her role as Natasha in Marvel Studios' action-packed spy thriller, Black Widow.
I used to have nothing.
Also starring Florence Pugh as Yelena, David Harbour as the Red Guardian, and Rachel Weisz as Melina.
Who the hell is that guy?
Distributed by Marvel Studios.
What brings you home? We have unfinished business. We have to go back to where it all started. Lucky us. One thing's for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
Production budget $150 million.
I'm just excited.
Directed by Kate Shortland.
Black Widow's multi-layered and, motivated and determined and all of those things. And she has an arc. I would love to take this character in every different direction.
I'm always picking up after you boys.
The possibilities are really endless.
You don't know everything about me. The Avengers weren't my first family. At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. Before I worked for S.H.I.E.L.D., I made mistakes. But I'm done running from my past.
Very few actors can say that they've worked on a character for 10 years and then suddenly have this chance to delve deep into the inner workings of this person.
Heard you had to leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
So what are you going to do?
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
I know you're out there.
I know you know I'm out here. So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Is that what we are?
It's good to see you too, sis.
What brings you home?
I'm on the run. I was trying to do something good. Be more than just a trained killer.
You're fooling yourself. We are still both trained killers.
Here's one movie people have been asking us to make for a very long time. More so than any other film. The Black Widow movie.
We have unfinished business.
As we.
Still fits, Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
Smelling water wet.
We're going to be able to create something that is a different flavor for the Marvel Universe.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story.
I'm just excited to see the real Black Widow. She's not a classic hero because she has a dark past.
Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
You get to see all these facets of her that we've never ever seen before.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always found it best not to look into the past.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I made my choice. I'm done running.
So that's a wrap on Black Widow. See you next time. We zoom in.
Bu diziyi dilerseniz Türkçe dublajlı, dilerseniz kumandanızın sarı tuşuna basarak orijinal dilinde Türkçe altyazılı izleyebilirsiniz.